Hey, what's up, Step by Step family? I'm going to take you all on a walk with me today. Today, I'm going to show you something that most of you all think are weeds, but it's really a medicinal herb. Let's go walking. Follow me. Alright, I'm on my walk and I'm going to show you these weeds that I'm talking about. These weeds is something that we see pretty much everywhere. I'm going to show you. You've probably seen something like this, something like that. Let's see, let me go ahead and show you a couple of other ones. See if I can get a good, you've seen this right here. You'll probably notice that they've had these stems to sprout out with these flowers, and they're real thin. What I'm talking about here is plantain, and no, I'm not talking about the fruit that those of you from the island, you know what I'm talking about. Even those are delicious. I'm talking about the plantain, the herb plantain. Let me show you another one. This is just along the side of the road right here. You'll see this is a wide leaf. So the one I just showed you a second ago was a thin leaf. The other one, this is a wide leaf. Pretty much it's just two different varieties, but they do the same thing. I don't have the scientific name for this. And really, I don't really care what the scientific name for it is, and most of you don't either. But these are called plantains. Right here, let me pick a leaf. Right here. And you'll probably see these growing along the sidewalk. There's like a boatload of them right here growing along the street. I don't know if you see that here. There's a bunch of them. So let me just stop right here for a second. I'm going to just kind of tell you a little bit about this. This is an herb that the Most High has provided for us to have. But most of us have been so far removed from things like that that we really don't even know what certain things are. We just take them as weeds. You know, we think that they're, we put our pesticides on them, we kill them in our grass, and we don't realize that these are actually healing herbs for our bodies. So, for example, you might find these, like I said, in your backyard. You might find them along the sidewalk, along the side of the street, like I'm right here right now. Now you don't want to, if you want to harvest these, you do not want to get these that's along the side of the street or somewhere that you know that's been sprayed, because you have a lot of fumes, a lot of toxicity in the air, you know, cars going by, so you do not want that. But if you're like in your yard, if you don't spray your yard, if you're at a park that you know that they don't spray, or you're just going foraging, this is a perfect plant to get. And let me go ahead and finish telling you why. Normally, I use these in my salves. When I make my own salve, it's like a better type of neosporin. If you get cut or anything like that, it heals quickly. And I will be giving you all some instructions on how to make your own salve in another video. But I'll use it also in my lip balm. You know, you guys will understand why. You can use this topically. So, for example, if you get bitten by a spider, if you get stung by a bee, you know, if you even get bit by a mosquito, you want to take this leaf, just go outside, take the leaf. You can either kind of squish it up in your hands like this. Let me show you. And you want to, the reason why you want to do that is because it will release like a liquid. I don't know if you can see that very well. Okay. And you want to put that, for example, if I hurt myself, I'll put that directly on top of my wound, or if my bite or something like that. Another thing you can do is you could just pick it up and chew it. Don't swallow it, don't eat it, but you want to chew it with your own saliva, and then you take it out of your mouth. You make an poultice, and you want to put it directly on your wound. You can do that. You're just basically releasing the natural ingredients that's in the leaf. Okay. It also has a cooling and a moist property, and that's another reason why I put it in my my lip balms or my salves, because it does have like a cooling effect as well. And it's also said to heal mucous membranes. So this is not only to be used topically, you know, outside of your body. You can ingest this. But of course, you don't want to, you could take the leaf, clean it off and eat it, but it is edible. But what you want to do normally is you want to pick these leaves, and I will explain to you also in another video on how to harvest it. But you want to, if you have a dehydrator, or if you don't have a dehydrator, you can stick it in your stove and put it on really low, and just kind of dry the leaves off. Of course, you want to wash them off really good. See, like here's some, here's some, here's some. They're like they're just growing wild everywhere. But it's said to heal, you know, mucous membranes, and to cool a urinary tract infection. If you have ulcers, it's good for you. If you have gastrointestinal infections, it's good. If you have a cough with congestion in your lungs, you know, there's some things going on right now around the world where they're talking about congestion and lung respiratory issues. This is good for that. It also loosens phlegm. If you have phlegm, like right now, I'll probably be taking some because I slept in front of a fan and I feel like I have some phlegm in my throat. As some of you might be able to tell, I'm kind of talking a little funny, but it's good. It loosens your phlegms. It helps to soothe if you have a sore throat. So you can use these ingestionally. You can use these as a tea. You can do it as a tincture also. And like I said, they come in two different forms. Here's the wide leaf right here. And I think I showed you all just a few minutes ago the thin leaf. But like I said, they pretty much do the same thing. They do the same thing. But my whole purpose here, guys, is look, my thing is this. I just want us to be more self-conscious about things that are going on around the world. I want us to be more self-conscious about things that are going on around the world, things that are going on in our backyard. The first thing we want to do a lot of times is when we feel sick or something's going on, we want to run to the drugstore and grab something off the shelf in the medicine, pharmaceutical, and take it. And the Most High has given us things that we can use that's growing in our backyard. So I just want us to be more conscious about healing herbs, to become more self-sufficient. If we can take these things, dry them, put them in a container. You know, you could put them in a container. You could store them in your house. You can have these things for when you need them, in case something comes up where you can't get to the the drugstore or for whatever reason. So anyway, I will, like I said, I'll be doing more videos. I'll be showing you later how to harvest these step by step. But I want you all, if you all have put a comment if you all have seen these things, if you thought they were weeds, or if you already knew that they were medicinal herbs. I'm going to get up. I'm going to just show you, as I'm walking, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. And I'm also going to share with you some things, some books that we are going to need to buy, guys. I know videos are great, but if videos aren't around for whatever reason, internet, then books is always a place you want to go. And I'm going to share with you some books where you can identify certain plants. And also there's an app that I found. I'm going to share those with you as well later. But I just want to show you this. This is called Plantain. Look it up online.